All right, let's dive straight into this explainer. With all the crazy high tech biohacking gear and digital health trackers out there today, we're actually seeing a massive shift back to basics. We're realizing that some of the absolute most powerful wellness tools we have are already built right into our biology. So today, we are focusing entirely on breathwork. We're going to break down the hard science of conscious breathing and look at exactly how, and more importantly, why it can completely transform both your mind and your body.
But hey, before we get into the heavy science, I want you to really think about this for a second. When was your very last deep, intentional breath? Seriously. In fact, let's just take a slow, deep breath together right now as we kick things off. Go ahead and inhale deeply through your nose and just let it out slowly. Feel that? Most of us honestly go through our entire day breathing super shallowly into our chests, totally unaware we're even doing it. We treat breathing like it's just this automatic background app running on our phones, like digestion or a heartbeat. But the thing is, breathing is incredibly unique because it sits right on the borderline between the unconscious and the conscious. It happens automatically, sure, but the literal second you decide to take control of it, you can. And that shift from automatic to intentional is exactly where the magic happens.
And we really need that magic right now. If we step back and look at the biggest global wellness trends around mental health today, it's pretty clear we are facing a modern epidemic. We're all desperately trying to manage stress, fight off burnout, get into mindfulness, and do digital detoxes. I mean, our modern environment is just constantly, relentlessly triggering our stress responses. We are perpetually connected, overworked, and frankly, overwhelmed. And that is exactly why breathwork has become such a critical focus. It sits right at the top of these global priorities because it is hands down one of the most immediate, accessible, and effective interventions we have to combat this whole burnout crisis. It's really not just a wellness trend anymore. It's become a physiological necessity for surviving in a high-stress world. So what do we actually mean when we throw the word breathwork around? Simply put, breathwork is the conscious, intentional control of your breathing patterns to positively influence your mental, emotional, and physical state. This isn't just about the automatic, shallow breathing that keeps you from passing out while you scroll through your emails. No, this is about taking deliberate, targeted control of your internal physiology. Sure, it falls under the broad umbrella of holistic health, but make no mistake, it is grounded in hard biological science. By actively changing the rate, the depth, and the rhythm of how we take in oxygen and push out carbon dioxide, we are quite literally communicating directly with our brain. Okay, let's geek out on the biology for a second to really understand how this works. Your nervous system basically operates in two primary modes. On one side, you have the sympathetic nervous system. Think of this as your body's gas pedal. It's your classic fight-or-flight response. It's designed to keep you safe from immediate physical danger by pumping adrenaline, spiking your heart rate, and making you hyper-alert. The problem? Modern life essentially duct tapes this gas pedal to the floor all day long. Now, on the flip side is the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's brake pedal. This is your rest and digest state. This is where all the healing, recovery, and calm actually happen. And here is the ultimate secret. Your breath is the physical lever that connects to these pedals. Fast, shallow, erratic breathing, that slams on the gas. But slow, deep, intentional breath work, that acts as the physical brake pedal. It immediately signals your brain that you are safe, forcing your system to activate that crucial rest and digest state. Now, check out this number. 22,000. That is roughly the number of breaths the average person takes in a single day. Just think about the sheer scale of that for a moment. In the massive world of biohacking, people are always hunting for complex ways to optimize their bodies. They're tracking sleep data, taking expensive supplements, doing wild workout routines. But right here, you have 22,000 individual free opportunities every single day to consciously hack your nervous system. Every single breath is a data input to your brain, so the question is, are you inputting stress or are you inputting calm? When you realize the sheer volume of these daily opportunities, it completely reframes how you look at this simple, automatic function. Now, I can already hear some of you saying, okay, this sounds amazing, but I am way too busy. I don't have the time to sit on a mountaintop and meditate. Well, you don't have to. It literally only takes 5 minutes. Verified scientific data shows us that just 5 short minutes of conscious, slowed breathing can significantly lower your blood pressure, decrease your heart rate, and totally alter your state of mind. When we talk about preventive medicine and cardiovascular health, controlling blood pressure is a huge priority. And here is a tool that requires absolutely zero equipment, costs nothing, and takes less time than you probably just spent scrolling social media.
Just 5 minutes of intentional breathing can totally disrupt an anxiety cycle and completely reset your baseline for the rest of the day.
It's honestly fascinating how breathwork has evolved in the public eye. It's gone from ancient yoga traditions to being recognized as a scientifically backed modern biohacking tool. I mean, for thousands of years, practitioners of yoga and Ayurveda have used breathing techniques known as pranayama to focus the mind and heal the body. And today, modern science has completely caught up. We now have neuroscientists, clinical psychologists, and peak performance coaches validating exactly what those ancient traditions knew all along. It's completely crossed over from being viewed as something purely mystical to being recognized as a highly measurable, highly effective tool for both physical and cognitive health. It's essentially the ultimate bridge between ancient wisdom and modern medical science.
So, how do we actually put this into practice? Let's walk through a verified, super popular technique called box breathing. This is the exact same method used by elite athletes, top-tier executives, and even military special operations personnel to maintain extreme focus under high pressure. Let's actually try it together. Just picture a square in your mind. Step 1. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Step 2. Hold that breath right at the top for 4 seconds. Step 3. Exhale smoothly and completely for 4 seconds. And step 4. Hold your lungs empty at the bottom for 4 seconds. And then you just repeat that cycle. This perfectly equal ratio balances the nervous system beautifully. It clears out the mental fog, drops your heart rate, and immediately anchors you right into the present moment. But hey, what if your specific goal is improving your sleep hygiene, which, let's face it, is another massive global wellness priority right now? For that, you need a slightly different approach. The 4-7-8 method is another scientifically verified technique, but this one is designed specifically to force your body into rapid, deep relaxation. While box breathing is awesome for balanced focus, the 4-7-8 method hits that parasympathetic brake pedal hard. Here's how it works. Step 1. Inhale quietly through your nose for 4 seconds. Step 2. Hold that breath for a long 7 seconds. And step 3. Exhale completely through your mouth, making a whoosh sound for a full 8 seconds. By making that exhale literally twice as long as the inhale, you are heavily stimulating the vagus nerve. That sends an immediate signal of safety to your brain, prepping your body for deep, restorative sleep.
The absolute best part about all of this is how easy it is to integrate into your life. The true power of breathwork is in consistency, and you absolutely do not need a 10-day silent meditation retreat to see the benefits. You can seamlessly drop these techniques right into your daily schedule to combat stress in real time. You could use a few minutes of box breathing as a morning routine to start your day with crystal clear focus. Try it right at your desk between back-to-back stressful meetings to stop burnout in its tracks. You can use it as active recovery to instantly lower your heart rate after a tough workout. And of course, deploy the 4-7-8 method as you wind down in bed to guarantee you get that high-quality rest. It is all about strategic, quick applications throughout your day.
As we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with this powerful thought. Breath is the bridge which connects life to consciousness, which unites your body to your thoughts. We started out today talking about massive, macro, global health trends, but honestly, it all comes down to this micro, intimate action that you are literally doing right this second. You possess a built-in remote control for your nervous system. By just paying a little attention and taking control of even a fraction of those 22,000 daily breaths, you have the profound power to lower your stress, sharpen your focus, and fundamentally upgrade your health. So my final question for you today is simply this: how are you going to use your very next breath to change your state of mind?